Hello, and welcome to another exciting edition of Fantasy Football Diarrhea. I'm your host, Tom fucking Handsome, and this is the show whose script is tinkered while I stinker. Alright, here we are, 3 weeks into the season, and it's still anyone's game. We no longer have any undefeated teams, despite my boy Captain Corncob's best efforts on Monday Night Football. We have a whopping 8 2-1 teams, and we only have 2 teams left still searching for their first win. The first of whom is Ricky, who just continues to hide his shame by ignoring the message boards and just the disgust of his team. Kind of like that girl in high school that maybe developed a little too early and was forced to shard out her prom night dumpster baby in secrecy. Or David's the other one, who continues to use the age-old, dried-up excuse of being something he calls a doctor. He says he works from sun up to sundown every day of the week. To justify his team's lack of success. And, David, just no one's buying that. But no, these two teams, winless or not, are not the teams I think take the cake for worst team in the league. That honor is bestowed to none other than our current reigning champion, 2-time back-to-back champion, Andrew, and his team, my team. Andrew does have one win, however, though that did come off of the sexual tyrannosaurs in their winless season so far. His team right now has posted back-to-back lame ducks and holds the lowest lame duck on the season. Now, I know the season's just getting started. I know it's still young. I know in years past I've dogged Andrew's team. I've declared it awful dog shit. And you've gone on to prove me wrong, Andrew, by winning the Golden Pigskin. But right now, your team, just truly deserves the ass blasting of the big black dildo of truth that it's about to receive. Andrew, your team has scored a mere 49 more points on the entire season than my team scored in the very first week. Your team also posts the worst defense in the league, allowing a whopping 331.3 points on the season. Really just awful defense there, Andrew. And when I started thinking about it, your team, it reminds me of the human centipede. If you ever saw it, it's disgusting. And your team, Andrew, is the caboose of the human centipede. Just guzzling down one man's chili pudding that is, layered inside another man's chili pudding, and eventually churning out your 3-layered chili pudding casserole for your score week in and week out. When I thought about it further, it also reminded me of, you always hear about the tribes that tossed the virgin in the volcano. Well, your team reminded me of that virgin, Andrew. You're the virgin that gets tossed in the volcano to appease the gods. Except your team's not a virgin, Andrew. In fact, your team's been raped by dozens and dozens, if not hundreds, of the tribe elders week in and week out. And thus, when you are tossed into the volcano to appease the gods are not appeased. They are, in fact, extremely pissed off, and soon the entire village is blanketed in liquid hot magma. But enough about that. I need to save some material for next week, because I'm sure Andrew's team's going to continue to do poorly. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the power rankings. Da-na-na-na-na. Here we are. Things have changed. Hope you can see that. Week 4 power rankings up top remains relatively the same. You got Max, myself, and Yanni not moving. Max and I both lost, but I beat Yanni. I didn't think he did well enough to jump, so we just kind of hold tight up there. Chad moves up to 4th. He posted the high score last week. I did have Courtney above him, but since he got that high score, he gets the notch above her. Courtney remains where she's at number 5. Chris had an awesome, exciting Monday Night Football win over Max. He was down by like 40-something points. And, King of the North, Aaron Rodgers, and the Green Bay defense pulled through for me, won by 1 point. So big win for him, jumps up to number 6. Have Mike moving down a lot. He's 2-1 still, but again, we have 8 2-1 teams, so it's kind of tough. I still don't like his running backs, though. The pickup of Buffalo's running back, I think, is a huge one. He's probably going to put up some big points this week. Eric's up to number 8. Sarah's up to number 9. I think Ricky stayed the same. Let's see where Ricky did. Yep, Ricky stayed the same. David moves up 1 because Andrew, your team's just utter dog shit. You just put up like a 40-point day, a 50-point day. Just you just last. You Gotta prove me wrong, or you just stay there for a while. Your team looks terrible. I don't even know who I would trade off your team. I mean, Lacey's far and away your best player, but even he's not very good. So I don't know what you're gonna do. The three-peat's not looking good, but I've been wrong before, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, those are the power rankings. Got Max at number 1, myself at number 2, Yanni 3, Chad 4, Courtney 5, Chris 6, Mike 7, Eric 8, Sarah 9, Ricky 10, David 11, and Andrew 12th. And so that'll do it. I'm about to go watch Thursday Night Football here, kind of in a rush, so sorry if it was too short. But from all of us here at Fantasy Football Diarrhea, we'd like to remind you that if you're not going to have the courage to ask someone to take your own picture, at least when you're done taking your selfie, ask them to punch you square in the face. Good night, everyone.